For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with head men's basketball coach John Gross. And Coach, you went 2-0 last week, victories over Central and Western Michigan. Just recap those two games for me real quick.
Two grinders, right? In February in conference play, every game's a grind. Doesn't matter where it's at. Familiarity looms large. People are trying to take away tendencies, both us in terms of how we prepare as well as how the opponent prepares for us. So really proud of the guys. I thought we were pretty tough, gritty, and grinded, especially the Western went out. Obviously Central, we had more of a complete game, both defensively and offensively. Shot making was at a pretty high level. But to come back after, a long road trip, go right back out on the road and show the grit and grind that we did at Western the other night when our shots weren't falling, I think speaks volumes about our team and certainly what we're capable of.
Lauren Christian Jackson was one of your leaders on Friday night against Central. Tyler Cheese, one of your leaders on Tuesday night. Just rehash the importance of their play.
Yeah, we can just hit you from a lot of different spots. Obviously, you mentioned those two guys, but Zarius Williams can score. Banks make shots. Our fives have done a great job of rolling at the rim and being a presence down there. And those three guys that play that position collectively, they average over double figures points, over double figures rebounds. Sales was terrific the other day in the win against Western when we really needed him to be ready, and he was. So we've got multiple combinations of guys we can play, and good teams, certain guys have to pick it up on certain nights, maybe when other guys are struggling, and Chiefs certainly did that in the Western game. And then obviously, as you mentioned, I thought Jackson was dynamic against Central.
Now we move into this weekend. First off, Miami on Saturday. Again, just want to remind you that the game time changed to 4 p.m. on Saturday. It's part of a doubleheader with our women's basketball team who plays Ohio at 1. But first, let's talk about Miami and what have you been working on the last couple of days to prepare for them?
Well, first of all, after those two road trips, we needed to get some rest. So the guys had Wednesday off. We came in here on Thursday and were able to get a quick workout in and try to sweat and get some preparation things done mentally for Miami. Tomorrow will be a little bit more physical, but not a lot this time of year. Our guys know what we need to do. Obviously we've played each other before, and we've got to make sure that we're on edge and that we've got the right mental, physical, and emotional disposition.
And then Tuesday you head over to Bowling Green. Again, I know we always talk about the 1-0 mentality, focusing on just on Saturday, but Bowling Green gets Dylan Fry back, and it's obviously going to be an adjustment to play him on Tuesday.
Yeah, no question. Obviously Bowling Green has had just a terrific year, and they've been one of the better teams in our league, and certainly at the top of the standings right now record-wise. So we've got great respect for them. Really, all the teams in our league, man. On any given day, to try to predict any of this is a waste of your time, because it doesn't matter. You've got to play that day, and obviously we've got a very tough test and a challenge ahead of us with Miami.
For the Zips Digital Network, this is Chad Welker, head coach men's basketball team John Gross. And again, we want to remind you, game time change on Saturday, 4 p.m. as the women play Ohio at 1 p.m. It's part of the Akron for NACON weekend and breast cancer awareness weekend.
We need everybody out,
and
right,
we need
Chad?
everybody out. So make sure you
man.
come out and support. Have a great rest of your weekend. We hope to see you here at James A. Rhodes Arena. And as always, go Zips.